Hi guys, welcome back. This is Tracy with T.R.'s Tarot Talk 1111. Today I am doing the earth signs. This is Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorn. Okay, just to do a quick intro, I'm trying to do general reads, guys, and I'm trying to be very patient with Spirit, because we have so many divine unions coming together that I've noticed a pattern when I try to do just a general read, you know, because not everybody's on this whole twin flame, soulmate, reuniting, past loves, blah, blah, blah. So I'm trying to do a general read. Hopefully, those of you who tune in just for your general zodiac read, you will be able to take something from this other than other people's messages. I set my intention with Spirit that whether you are one of these divine unions that are coming into being, or perhaps you're purging old karmic relationships, that we try to at least get a message for those who tune in who are not on this journey. Okay? And if you watch some of the other videos, you'll see that for whatever reason, it looks like almost every sign is going through this right now. So I'm going to read them like they come out. I hope they resonate for you. If they don't, go click on somebody else. I won't be offended. All I ask is that you come back and check in, because things, you know, energy changes on a daily basis. Also, if you're wanting a reading, click the link below. I'm available to do, I've got $100 idea, and I don't know if people will go for it or not, but I think I might start adding it. An emergency within 24-hour reading for $100, and it's a deep dive. Deep dive. That means we go as deep as we have to for as long as we have to get the answers that you and I think together brings you up to speed, I guess is what I want to say. Because sometimes I do the overviews, sometimes we do the deep dive, okay? If that would interest you, just hit me up, let me know. If you're new to my channel, hit subscribe if you like it, and hit the like button or the dislike button if you don't like it. All right, we are going to set these ones aside, because now we're going to start with, oh, and by the way, if you'd like to donate to my channel, I'm getting ready to move, and the money that's donated will help me. I want to get a, I don't know what I would call it, but I want something that's going to hold all of my decks neatly. If you can, like, imagine me being neat, which I can't. But this isn't big enough. And I want to get better lighting. I want to get faster upload speeds. There's things that I want to do in order to grow this channel. And if you come here daily and you find a friend and part of your soul tribe, and you get messages that help you to grow, if you can afford to donate, it would be great. Even if it's, like I said, those magic numbers, $1.11, $2.22, $4.44, $5.55. All those magic numbers have energy that surround them. Okay, and especially the prosperous ones like 711, 888, 999. Those are all like really huge magical numbers for prosperity. And for spiritual enlightenment and your twin flame journey, 1111 is the magic number for that. Okay, so we're going to move on now, because I don't like begging for money. I just want to let you know that I am here for you, and I do this for all of us. I'm on this journey too. So as I read for you, I'm also reading for me, because it is the collective. All right, now we're going to get going. This is Taurus. Taurus is my first sign, okay? Let's see. Recent past, present, near future. Okay, so we have the Ace of Wands. So in your recent past, there was somebody that came forward that made you feel really, really passionate about an idea or an inspiration or something that you might have wanted to co-create together. whether it be in finances, your business, relationships, partnerships. This is like all about a passionate new beginning, a spark, a creative spark, you know, something that you really passionately thought you could bring forth into the world, okay? Whether alone or with someone else. Okay, and I'll do clarifiers on these. In the next one, in the present, you are the Queen of Swords in reverse. That tells me that whatever is going on in your life right now, at the present moment, you're not feeling stabilized. You're feeling off your inner core, like things feel upside down. It's left you kind of cranky, actually. The Queen of Swords in reverse can be a very cranky, bitchy, PMS kind of energy. And it is a feminine energy, even though masculines can have feminine energy. We have both energies within us at all times. So if you're a masculine and you've got the Queen of Swords, it's the feminine side of that energy, okay? The King of Swords is more about clarity and communication and stability and not taking any crap, but still being diplomatic. The Queen in the upright also has those characteristics, but with a little bit of a tainted view. A little bit more self-serve energy. Not a lot, just a little bit. But when that energy is in the reverse, it's really agitated. As you can see in this card, it truly looks like a porcupine. Look at, she's sitting on that throne of swords. This is from the Game of Swords deck. But in the reverse, it's almost like, you know, she's spiky. I mean, she's just like closed off, rolled up into a ball of nothing but sharp objects. I'm feeling like whatever happened here, and we will get clarifiers, whatever happened has really bristled you, left you feeling literally like, don't touch me, don't talk to me, don't come near me. I am in healing mode, and I have got all of my swords up as defense mechanisms to protect me from whatever shit she feels like she's going through. And at the moment, it feels like shit. Okay? So in the near future, though, you've got the Lover's card, which is divine union, or can be choices in romance, choices in partnerships. It doesn't always have to be romance. It can just be partnerships, whether you co-partner with another person in your job or in sports, or it could be in any aspect of your life. So far, I'm not really getting the love vibe. I'm looking at choices. I'm looking at being very, very on the defensive and unwilling to, really unwilling at the moment to communicate clearly. It's like being shut down from communication and totally bristling with this don't come near me attitude. All right, and it's something you were passionate about. Now we're going to do clarifiers. Oops, I'm dropping everything. I've already shuffled and I've cut. Well, Spirit's saying do it again. Maybe I waited too long. Plus, some of you like to see the shuffling on camera. Yeah, the Lover's card on this deck reads, intimate relationships, carefully weigh your decisions. And it's also about good health, or choosing to do things that bring you good health, I'm hearing, for some of you. All right, for Taurus, please, clarifying the Ace of Wands. Clarifying the Ace of Wands for Taurus. Okay, and we get the Moon card. All right, so somebody came forward. Either somebody came forward or you. I really feel this as an idea, and I don't know why, but it just feels like an idea to me. Like an idea or a spark of something new, or you know, a plan that was hatched. But for whatever reason, there was a lot of shadow work around it. There was unclarity, a feeling that there was more that meets the eye, perhaps of some deception, or at least fears of deception. The moon card doesn't always mean that. It could literally be a water sign. Maybe you're dealing with a water sign with this passionate new beginning. My next clarifiers is the 9 of Wands and the 7 of Wands. So there was stubbornness here, okay? Here we've got the Ace. And the Ace is a beautiful energy. It's the energy of bright new beginnings, okay? And then you have the shadow side come out. You're like, oh, maybe there's some deception here. Maybe there's something I'm not looking at. I feel like I'm in the dark, all right? So what do? You become stubborn. This is the 9 of Wands. This is, you know, unwilling to back down. And then you got the 7 of Wands, which is defending yourself. It's defending yourself against others. Perhaps people in the workplace, or people, if it's romantic, it would be defending yourself against friends and families that don't perhaps want you to have this new beginning. For some of you, this is literally going within and trying to purge all your previous battles. And you're standing your ground. Standing your ground tells me you're being stubborn. You're not allowing anything to take you off of whatever this is that you've sunk your teeth into. This is determination and... Oh, I almost heard selfishness. For some of you, this could be selfishness. I'm not sure. But there's definite conflict here, and you're not giving in. You're standing your ground. Perhaps this was a truth. I don't know why it would be the Ace of Wands instead of the Swords, but I'm feeling like there was something that happened. A new beginning almost took off. But then there was either a lie or a deception, or just even a perceived deception. Doesn't mean it was really there, which left you feeling conflicted and stubborn. Okay, why is the 9 of Wands here? What is this? Actually, what is this Ace of Wands? What is it? What do we have for the Ace of Wands, Spirit? Why is the Ace of Wands here? Thank you. Okay, this is what I'm hearing. The Ace of Wands is representing yourself, Taurus. This is yourself, okay? Singularity. And the universe has called you in to this reflective period under these moon energies where you are supposed to be doing your inner work and healing, because this is the 4 of Swords. This is about prayer, meditation, and healing. All right, and I was asking for clarifier on the Ace of Wands. All right, so I'm feeling like something was here that caused you to all of a sudden reflect and go within and see areas. It's almost like this was a beginning potential, but you were fearful of it. It scared you. You're like, I don't know if I can trust this person or this thing. I don't know if it's real or tangible. All right? But it is something that you desire. Something that you desire is what I'm hearing. All right? But you needed to go within and do some purging and healing. This is inner conflict for you is what I'm hearing. Inner conflict. All right? And I'm going to get a clarifier on the 9 of Wands, but I'm hearing Spirit say that some of you need to stay the course. You're angry, you're upset, you're bristling, there's problems, but you need to stay the course because this healing is yours, is what I'm hearing. It's for you. Can I get a clarifier on the 9 of Wands? Is this an action card or is this an advice card? Can I get more clarity on the 9 of Wands, please? Can I get more clarity on this 9 of Wands energy? Thank you. Yeah. This is somebody from your past. This is the 6 of Cups. This is soulmate energy. And here we go. Sometimes I need to quit throwing clarifiers, right? So it doesn't matter. It can still pertain to work and relationships and friendships, you know. It doesn't have to be romantic. It doesn't have to be. The Lover's card is here, so it could be somebody that you have feelings for. But it could be a child. It could be a best friend. It could be a partner, a business partner. Whoever this person is, and now I know it's a person. The reason why Spirit is having you do all this purging through this inner conflict and telling you not to give up is because this is a soulmate connection. It's a soulmate connection. Person, it's a person. Or a dog. Or it's something with a soul. Okay? That you share past lives with. Or perhaps a past life in this life. Perhaps both. But Spirit is definitely bringing you a healing around this offer. All right? We're going to go a little deeper and see what's going on in the present moment with you. Spirit, can we clarify why the Queen of Swords is here? Why is this energy in reverse for Taurus? Why is it here for the week of the 1st through the 7th? Oh, there we go. Yep. This is about a relationship. You got the Lover's card twice. You've got the soulmate card, and now you've got the Knight of Cups. So this is about romance, and I felt it before we started. But I'm gonna shake off this feeling of shame. I don't know why I place so much judgment around it. I think it's because Spirit really drove me to start this channel to help the divine collective come into union with the people that they're meant to, the souls they incarnated in this lifetime to be together with. And we are bringing in the 5D energies, the Christ consciousness, it's revelations happening before our eyes, but not in the way that the conventional Christianity and this is mystical. This has nothing to do with people who have written laws, okay? This is universal law. And this, you're feeling like this because there is somebody coming back from your past that perhaps, you know, didn't treat you so well, or perhaps there wasn't a proper ending, or something was going on here. But here's this big old cup of love. This is your knight in shining armor coming, rushing in, offering you this cup of love. And this has left you feeling bitchy. I don't know why. We're going to get a clarifier. I'd like to know about the emotional aspect of this Queen of Swords in reverse. Why are these emotions here? What has happened in this divine offer that has left this Queen of Swords in reverse? Why is this the emotion that is showing up for my Taurus? Why? Okay, so we've got the Emperor and we've got the Three of Pentacles, but the Emperor was in reverse. So this is what I'm hearing, okay? If you're on a twin flame journey, your masculine is not coming forward either at all or properly, okay? There's no control. There's no mastery of this offer. This has not been well thought out. This is coming in clumsily, okay? Or it's not coming in the way you perceived it. It could be, Taurus, that you had already created in your mind a story of how this was supposed to unfold. And it's not unfolding the way you expected it to be. And Spirit's telling me you have to let go of expectations, because this is divinely driven. And you know it's divinely driven because you've got the Moon card and you've got the Six of Cups. You've got the Emperor. And you've got the Lover's card twice. This is a divine connection. And for whatever reason, either you don't want it, maybe there was something in the past that left you feeling completely and utterly afraid. I'm hearing fear. I don't want to be hurt. This is the one that tainted me. Oh, that's what I'm hearing. This is the one that tainted me. This is the why. This Emperor and this partnership. This is the why. This is the one. This is the one that broke my heart and left me tainted. And now Spirit's asking me to forgive and forget it, and I'm not sure I can. That's what I'm hearing. Just what I'm hearing, guys. All right, so Taurus, let's move toward this this Lovers card. I've got to get this stuff out of the way here. That's the next one. All right, can we get a clarifier on the Lovers card? What is the action behind this relationship? What is the outcome? What will we look forward to in the next week? The 1st through the 8th of March for Taurus. What is there to look forward to? What is the outcome of the Lovers card? What does this story mean? Where are we going? What advice can we give to Taurus for the week of the 1st through the 8th? Clarify the Lovers card. Thank you. Any more? Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, Spirit. Any more clarification? Thank you. Oh my goodness. I knew it was coming. I could feel it. I could feel a big old bunch coming out. All right, so give me just a second while I take a look at what we've got. All right, so your outcome. Oh, Lord. Lord have mercy. Putting them all in the upright because they fell on the floor. I have no idea how they're supposed to be. But there's a whole storyline here. So this is not a week, guys. This is going to play out over some time. However, it's an important message. We have the Knight of Cups, and now we have the King of Cups. We have the Nine of Swords. See, this is more sword energy. I feel this is you, Taurus. You are really, really stressing over this. This is self-imposed stress, though. This is unnecessary worry and stress. I've been through it lately myself, and you just got to remind yourself that it's a waste of your energy, and there are lower vibrations that are trying to keep the higher vibratory beings on this planet right now in a lower vibration. So, you know, step into your power, Taurus, and do not allow the dark forces or the lower vibrational feelings to interrupt the flow toward this masculine. Because here you've got the Ace of Pentacles. You got the Five of Wands, which is like the Seven of Wands. Seven of Wands is stand your ground. So isn't the Nine of Wands. That's all about not giving up on this past relationship. This is about inner turmoil, okay? It's like the reason why you're stressing over this offer is because that you have inner turmoil. You have not healed this past relationship, okay? So some of you, well, all of you, this is what we're working toward. All right, we're working toward moving forward moving from the Queen of Swords in reverse into the Queen of Passion. And there's somebody in this relationship is manifesting their true heart's desire. The happiest, joyful, most loving relationship that they can get. And I'm feeling like it might be both of you, but I'm going to get another clarifier. Who is the magician in this story? Who is the magician in this story, Spirit? Who is the magician in this story? Who is the magician? Judgment. Justice, not judgment. Justice. Oh, and death. Yeah. Okay, so I'm just going to stop right there because we could go all day. And we got the Hangman on the bottom. All right. So this is what has to happen. This is what I'm hearing. And I'm hearing it's going to take more than a week. So this might play out over the whole month of March. All right. But here you've got a divine couple. Okay. The lovers. The masculine in this story is now balancing his emotions that probably were extremely off balance in the past. Why and how is he doing this balancing? Well, because, let me get the order right here, because both of you is what I'm hearing. Both of you have a karmic contract or a twin flame contract. I'm not sure. I didn't get the Four of Wands yet. It's definitely soulmate. All right? Both of you are manifesting. He's balancing his emotions. She's balancing her kundalini energy. Because, you know, when there's a divine union, the feminines have to open their heart space, and then their, is it the sacral chakra? Sacral chakra? Yeah, the second chakra. The sexual I am this, I am that, the great I am center, okay? Both of you are balancing, and you're both manifesting it. All right, so what needs to happen? Because we've got this. All right, so then I'm hearing during this process, it brings you great stress and inner conflict. Why? Because there are old relationships or patterns that must be completely purged and gotten rid of and transmuted. This is the phoenix rising from the dead. This is transmutation. This is the caterpillar going into the chrysalis, coming out the butterfly. This has to take place. It has to. Which will bring about karmic justice. Then you'll be able to move forward toward the offer of true love and bliss. So there's a lesson here for you, Taurus. Okay? This is a lesson that whoever this person is, and I'm absolutely 100% sure you know exactly who this is. This is meant for you. You are meant to go deep within inside yourself, heal this. And I know that Spirit told me this is the person that caused this for you. This is the one that tainted you. Okay? However, a healing is happening. A process is being unfolded with your divine masculine. And there's the feminine. There's still work to be done. Okay, you got to get out of this bitch mode. You got to look at, what did you need to learn from that situation? Perhaps this person taught you these lessons that were so painful and so horrendous to you because you asked to be taught that lesson. Perhaps, before you came here, you said, my soul needs to expand and grow, and I'm going to sign up for this because I think that I can do it. But now, you've been through that river of Styx, and you've had your forgetfulness. You came from the 5D into the 3D, and now you're under this blanket of forgetfulness, or you were. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit's telling me you were. Now you're waking up to this story. All right, I'm going to leave it here, and I'm going to give you, because this has been a long read for you, but this is my job, okay? This is what I signed up for. I signed up to be a reader, a spiritual leader, a light worker, to help bring the 5D heaven on earth Christ consciousness in unconditional love into Gaia's energetic core. And I'm just repeating it back to you the way it was repeated to me several times. So this is my job. And I'm sorry if this doesn't resonate with some people. You can click off and go see somebody else. But come back, because this energy ain't going to be around forever. We are in the now, guys. The time is now. The time is now. The time is now. This will resolute itself within the year 2019. All divine partners and soulmates will be in union, bringing unconditional love to the earth plane. And I'm hearing in like the next 5 years, possibly 8 for some stragglers. But I feel like, Taurus, you're in the forefront. You're in the forerunning. You're in the first 3, okay? And we're doing it right now. So if you feel like there is more that you need to do to go within yourself and to balance these energies, I invite you today. I invite you, Spirit invites you to go on that inner journey by any means possible. Whatever you have to do to get your clarity. Meditate, pray, do healing work on others, be in service to others. Love on yourself. Take care of yourself. Eat well. Exercise. Practice daily balancing and meditation. And allow the universe to do their work in your life. Okay? All right, moving on. Sorry about the long-ass reading, but I'm sure Taurus appreciates it. Oh, I forgot your oracles. I can't move on. Moon energy. Expect powerful change. Yeah, baby. Let's read that one real quick for you. I am a little scattered today, guys, and I apologize, but I'm under all this energetic chaos, too. Okay, new moon eclipse. So if my readings feel a little ungrounded, I apologize. I'm doing the best I can in the time I have to do it. All right, expect powerful change. New moon eclipse. If you want affirmation that you can achieve your dreams and get the desired outcome in the situation you're asking about, then this is it. This is a card of beginnings, and there are powerful energies at work. But be prepared. It could be quite an emotional ride, and events could now even be jarring and uncomfortable. However, any new direction you take will almost always lead someplace better than where you are at the moment. Whatever is happening now is happening for a reason, and you'll appreciate it later on. A new portal is opening up, and all you have to do is have the courage to forget about the past and then move through to the future. You're being put back on the right path, and there is nothing to fear. Attune to this moon card by never mind the past. Life evolves every single day. The past, you can't recreate the past. You can't recreate it, guys. I don't know, I know these are probably just the Taurus listening, but you cannot. Oh, Spirit says don't say it. All right, I got to tone it down a little. I'm sorry, I was going to be aggressive. Spirit saying be gentle. I will reach more Tauruses if I am gentle. We cannot recreate the past. When you go down memory lane, every single time you take a trip down that memory lane, your memory changes of that time. Okay? Because the past is gone. It was an energy that came and went. It's no longer there. We are never in the past. We are never in the future. We are always in the now. Always in the now. So if there is past hardship, past problems that need to be healed, you look at the now to heal them. You don't look at the past, okay? You need to get in that person's energy. You need to have clear boundaries, healthy boundaries. And you need to meet them where they're at. Where are they at on their journey? You'll know if the time is right. If they have not worked through their karmic lessons, I'm not going to call it the past because it's not the past. It's the now. Those karmic lessons exist in the now, partially because of energies that happened in the past, but do not confuse it with the past. Because we are always in the now. So what do you want for you now? And you need to get with this person and talk with them and find out where they're at on their journey and whether or not they're even ready to be together in the now. And don't worry about the when, because God's got the when. All you need to do is go within you. This is all about a journey back to self. You do your inner work and the other person will miraculously follow suit. Trust me. All right, whatever's happening now is happening for your highest good. This is an important turning point in your life. Okay, the teaching. New moon eclipses are among the most exciting astrological events. They herald a complete change of pace. It's as though you're headed in one direction, probably being guided by your ego. And then here comes the divine. Bam! The goddess or spirit, to turn you instead to face the direction you actually need to go. Regardless of whether or not there's a new moon eclipse happening when you pull this card, it's a powerful affirmation of positive turnabouts. Okay, we're almost there, Taurus. Are you still listening or did you click off? It says, spruce up your nest. It's time for a little spring cleaning. Your home is sacred and your surroundings matter. Honor where you recharge and fill it with beauty. Make space by giving away or donating what you don't need. Your clutter could be someone else's gold. Plus, when we have less to process physically, we have more room to process things emotionally. A clear head and a new room for great art awaits. Spruce up your fabulous nest. Yes, distract yourself. That's what I'm hearing. Distract yourself. Okay? Because you're trying to control and drive something that is beyond your control and not yours to drive. All right. I love you, Taurus. I will see you next week. We'll see where you're at on this journey next week. All right. Now I've got to look at these go this way. All right, Spirit. Now we're moving on to Virgo. Virgo. Whew. That was a rough one, Taurus. Thanks. All right. Recent, past, present, and near future. All right, so Virgo, look at this. You got strength showing up in your recent past. This is self-mastery. This is going within and taming the beast. This is really taking time to do your inner work and your inner healing. This shows courage, grace, and unconditional love. This is nice, Virgo. This is nice. We'll see if we need clarifiers. Let's look at this Hanged Man energy. I'm hearing that whatever this represents, this was a self-healing. But it was a self-healing that you did because there's something that you're expecting to be coming in for you. But you're still gaining enlightenment. You're still getting messages from Spirit. You're still learning. But you're in the best possible position to do so, is what I'm hearing. You're right exactly where you need to be. I'm just looking on here. Yeah, this is just what I feel. I know the Hanged Man means pause, reflect, go within, gain inner knowledge, gain outer knowledge by looking at things differently. But what I'm hearing for you is that you bucked up, okay? You bucked up. You did the inner work. You went under that new moon. You did your self-reflection. You did your self-mastery. You are taming your inner beast. And because of that, it has brought you new knowledge and new enlightenment. But you're not quite there yet. You're still getting downloads. You're still getting information. You're still getting messages from Spirit. When I see the figure 8 over the head, that's divinity. That is divine showing up right there in your reading. This is meant to be, when you get the figure 8 over to the infinity symbol, that's divine coming into this equation, whatever it is. But you're still getting messages. You're still getting clarity. All right? And because of this, in the near future, you're going to come out of the 8 of air. You're going to release yourself. You're releasing yourself. This is how I'm hearing it in my head. Virgo, you are releasing yourself from the mental anguish of this situation because you are gaining clarity and insight from a divine source. All right? So now let's get some clarifiers so we can get a little more data on this, okay? Spirit, can you tell me, please, why the Strength card is here? What did the Strength card bring for my Virgos? Why is the Strength card here? What is the story behind this Strength card? What area in Virgo's life has the Strength card been needed and necessary? What is the lesson of the Strength card? Ooh, we got 3. Yeah. All right, so these came out for Taurus, but I shuffled, and you guys saw me shuffle. And I didn't just shuffle. I chopped and shuffled. But we've got the 5 of Wands, which is inner conflict. And then we've got the Death card, which is death and transformation. and the Justice card to bring balance. All right. All right. So I understand this. This needed to happen for you, Virgo. You needed the inner conflict in order to make you go within and master the inner beast. For you to go like the caterpillar into the chrysalis, you had to transform who you were versus who you are becoming. And the reason why is for balance. And the law of the universe, come on, universe. Universal law, okay? Universal law says that if you're going to be here for whatever your journey is at the moment on Gaia, you needed to have this awakening, okay? Because we are moving into 5D reality. Everybody's going within, guys. Don't feel like the universe is picking on you. It's happening to everyone. The only ones that it's not happening to are the ones that are completely asleep still sedated and fast asleep in the matrix. So if you see people around you who are married and have kids and their life is just this, that, or the other, and they're not really doing a whole lot of growing other than 3D reality, then no, it's not their turn. Their turn is coming. Every single soul on the planet will go through this transformation eventually. But it's happening in waves, okay? I hope you can follow that, Virgo. All right, so let's get a clarifier on where was the... Let's just get a clarifier on the Hanged Man. Spirit, show me why the Hanged Man is here for Virgo. I pretty much already know, but I would like Virgo to see it. Can we get a clarifier? Thank you. All right. All right, this came out in the reverse. All right, so... Virgo, in the present moment, you are hung up because of a deception that happened in the past. Of course, well, it could be, no, all right. I was going to say it could be you're deceiving yourself in the moment, but no, you're in Hangman. You're actually gaining enlightenment. You're gaining knowledge. You're gaining insight into this situation. Wherever in your life there is a person, place, or thing that is, well, it can't be a place or thing. Wherever in your life there is another soul that has lied, cheated, or manipulated, or tricked you, or even just manipulated you. It's not always a bad energy, guys. I'm hearing there's, lying, manipulation, but also this card can represent cleverness. All right? Cleverness. I feel like somebody is trying to be clever, to spin their story in a way that makes them look less guilty. And I'm hearing that the reason why is because whoever this person is also going through this transformation. This is what Spirit's telling me. Whoever you're dealing with that was sneaky, whether it's you or somebody else, and it's in a committed relationship or a relationship that felt divinely guided, okay? You've got the high priest, and then you've got the Empress and the Three of Wands in reverse. All right, so this is what I'm hearing. That you are healing, Virgo. You are healing. And this is a very profitable, ripe, once again, divinely guided energy. You are moving into this Empress energy where you are bursting with creativity, passion, and fertility. As above, so below is what I'm hearing. You know, you've got the two keys, the masculine and feminine. You got the stars and the sun, or the moon and the sun, opposing energies. So this is just what I'm hearing. You're gaining messages, clarity, enlightenment about this energy, why it's here, what it was there for, whether or not you should forgive it and move on, which I'm hearing you should, because this is divinely guided. The high priest is here and he knows all, okay? He says heaven is bringing this into balance. That's why the justice card is here. That's why the death card is here. And the strength card. All right, then you get the Empress, and this is all about moving forward with your intuition, stepping into that creative energy, ready to co-create with another, perhaps this individual. But there's no forward movement. There's no ship coming in at the moment, which has left you in reflection mode. And it's a good place for you to be, Virgo. Just stay there. Learn what you can. Let this person work on their ship, because guaranteed, if you're going through it, they're going through it. If it's coming up in your reading, whoever's on your heart and mind, you know, whether it's a business partner, a relationship, it does not have to be romance. I am not seeing any romance in these cards so far. But when you're dealing with karma and the clearing and cleansing of karma, it could very well be relationship related. Okay? But so far, everybody in this situation seems to be in transformation mode, not in romance. Okay, this is all about the learning aspect. This is like going to college in order to learn how to be the kind of soul you need to be for unconditional love, so that you can bring in a divine partnership or bring back a divine partnership. All right, but look at, you are unsticking yourself. You're getting guidance, and this guidance is truly helping you. Hopefully you're getting it from my readings or other people's readings too. Why is the 8 of 8 here? Or 8 of 8, 8 of air. I'm taking these clusters, guys, because they've been meaning stuff. All right, so you got the Hanged Man. And then you've got, in the near future, getting clarity and coming out of feeling stuck in your head, in thoughts and confusion. Why? Because you're coming out of hermit mode. You're coming out of the Hanged Man energy. You've found enlightenment. You are seeing your way clear through all this horseshit. Okay? Yeah. And then we've got the Knight of Wands in reverse, because I'm feeling like these wands, whoever they represent in your life, they're still in Hanged Man position. Okay? They're still learning and gaining perspective and doing the inner work. They're feeling confused, which also tends to mirror. Like here you were confused, the 8 of Swords. But now I feel like you're coming out of that and this person's going into it. Now they're confused. What's the confusion all about? The 2 of Cups. It's about a romantic relationship or partnership. It doesn't have to be romantic. Could be business. Could be... You'll know. Spirit said, quit trying to spoon feed it to you. You already know. You clicked on this reading with intention. You know what this means. So this is the why. This is the action. This is coming. Look, you went from the Knight in reverse now to the Page because there's fear there. Okay? This person has gone within and had a transformation also, is what Spirit's telling me. All the patterns that you're going through, this person is going through like 2 steps behind you, is what I'm hearing. 2 steps behind you. Okay? And the divine is working on healing this. This could be with an Aquarius. But I don't know. There is air sign with the 8 of Swords. And nope, just the 8. Yeah, see, things are getting clearer. Now we've got clarity. You know, whoever this person is, they've been watching you grow, Virgo. They've been watching you grow. And perhaps you're giving them the strength to go within and grow too, because they want wish fulfillment. They want to come forward. They're not feeling strong enough to be the knight right now. They're coming forward as a page. Just little bits, little bits. But divine is drawing them towards you. See how the necklace is like pulling this page forward? Because truth and clarity and, you know, watching, observing, thinking, learning, and then willing to come forward, being propelled forward to have that big conversation is what I'm hearing. The big conversation. All right, I'm not going to do any more clarifiers, okay? These readings are getting to be too long, and it's only a week. We will pick up where we left off on the 8th. Okay, your Moonology card. A time to give rather than take. New moon in Virgo. Isn't that coming up? Literally, isn't that coming up? I really got to get on top of these moon cycles because they're so important right now. New moon in Virgo. Let's take a look. 78. It's time to be really honest with yourself. There's honesty. And understand what's led you to ask your question. Have you been humble to the point of being self-effacing? Humility is good, but it can go too far. And drawing this card suggests you may be underrating yourself. You don't have to be flash. Just quietly certain that you're good enough. At the end of the scale, you also need to honestly answer this question. Have you been too picky? The full moon in Virgo card needs some truthful answers. Once you're given them, it should be easy to see how you got where you are. Your next step should then be more obvious to you. Pay attention to the details. Hard work brings results. Find a balance between the cosmic and the mundane in your daily life. Worrying too much will attract more things to worry about. Have you been overly critical? An apology may be in order. Apology. Stop second-guessing yourself. Raise your karma by doing something good for someone else. I was hearing that too. You know, it's time to be in service to others. And if you're working through karmic balance, which it looks like you are, you know, you can tip the scales. You're allowed to go out and pay it forward. Buy somebody's cup of coffee. Or help somebody carry their groceries. Or whatever. You know, pay it forward. You've got karmic debt. Everybody has karmic debt. How about we work together to get rid of it? The full moon in Virgo is a time to declutter your life. Wow, we're getting a lot of that theme today too. Your home or your office, it's a time to sort what's good in your life from what's not serving you. It's also the time to clear out your energies via salt baths and meditations, and to practice getting more grounded by walking barefoot. No matter when you draw this card, it's a reminder that at any time, it is a good time to start living a higher, better, more aligned life. Okay, and then we have forgiveness heals. Yeah, go figure. You know, this karmic cycle is all about forgiving yourself and forgiving others. And look at that. What does it say? Forgive yourself and forgive others. Let go of the old story. Release any guilt and blame. Everyone is doing the best that they can. This includes you. Kickstart your healing process by surrendering all the judgment and hurt. Look, you've got justice right there. Your health and happiness will thank you. And that's the truth, guys. That is the truth. It's hard to do, but it is the truth. All right, so Virgo, I love you. I hope this message resonated with you. I hope it brings you some kind of clarity, at least for a week. You know, it's just a week, guys. We will be back on the 8th, and we will look at where you're at in your progress. But in the meantime, work on you. Work on loving yourself. Work on meditating. Work on forgiveness. Work on holding space for whoever this person is that you're dealing with that's having a hard time right now. Hold space for them, okay? Because they're 2 steps behind you. And if you feel like you've been through the ringer already, then they're probably just now getting on the spin cycle. All right? So be gentle, be kind. Recognize that we aren't who we were. We're not where we were. We are always in the present, never in the past. You can't recreate the past. The past is gone. The past was an energy, and energy shifts and changes and morphs every single day. So that is your reading for March 1st through the 8th. Tune in next week. Okay, you guys see me chopping the cards, man. I'm chopping the cards. And I am going to shuffle because we want to get some of those cards back into the general flow of energy. Clear, clear, clear. Because up next is Capricorn. Let's see what's going on in Capricorn's life. Here comes a train. Need to look at them in the upright. Okay. So, Capricorn, in your recent past, you have the 5 of Cups. In your present, you have the 10 of Swords. In your near future, you have the King of Earth. Okay, so let's get a look at what's going on. This is regretting something. This is feeling like somebody came through your life and disrupted it. Spilled your cups, knocked them over, wasn't mindful, didn't care, just trod all over your heart and left you feeling regret. And this could be in any area of your life. We will get clarifiers. But in your present time, you are at the end of a cycle. And in this deck, it's called Traitor. Okay? Somebody has backstabbed you and backstabbed you and backstabbed you. And you've had enough and you're ready to end it. You are at the end. You are at the completion of this cycle. You are not going to allow this to happen to you any longer. You are moving upward and outward and away from all of this manipulative I'm hearing arguing. Oh my God. Whoever is watching this, and if this resonates with you, there's a lot of fighting here. A lot of harsh truths is what I'm hearing. Harsh truths. Like you're in the right and they're in the right. You harmed them. They harmed you. And you're both calling up for this to be done. I am done. Okay? I'm sorry if this offends anybody, but I am hearing that some of you watching this, you were just as much of a traitor as the person you are judging. And you got into that energy because somewhere in the past, part of what you built in this situation was destroyed. Whether it was destroyed by the divine or destroyed by somebody who was careless. But there are still 2 cups in the upright. There are still options, Capricorn. You still have options. You don't see it at the moment. You're all worried about what you're walking away from. You're just too blind at the moment to see what you can walk toward. But we'll get clarifiers on that because Spirit says there is and has been a path out of this. And we'll take a look at it. But both of you, whoever this involves, whether it's romantic or just a friend or a relationship with another individual, both of you have had harsh words of truth toward each other. Well, you did this. And the other person's like, yeah, because you did that. And then you're like, but first you did this. And they're like, well, I didn't see it that way. I feel like you thrust the first sword. I mean, backstabbing, clarity like this, whoever you two are, there is not any resolution of this. You are at the end of this cycle. You are moving out, moving away. They're moving out, moving away. I feel a total separation happening right here. For whatever reason. But moving into your near future, you have the King of Earth. Generous, professional, responsible, practical, a successful time, confidently accept opportunities you're offered, the Midas touch. Yeah, So once you clear this energy, because I feel like whatever or whoever this situation is, it has served its purpose. I'm hearing that there was a very beautiful time in the past. You know, when you're on any journey of emotions, whether it's love or just connection with other humans on the universe or in the universe, other souls, not humans, because some of them aren't, just so you know, but other souls that are participating in this experience. The two of you came together and you built something really nice together. You co-created together. But you only made it to a 5 on a scale of 10. The cups couldn't make it to the 10, but the harsh judgments and anger and words made it to the 10. So when you're in a situation that is so off balance that you get only 5 cups but 10 swords, it's time to walk away. It's time to get going. The time is now. Because you're in the wrong place. This is where you're headed. You're headed toward the King of Pentacles, the Midas touch. This is stepping into something that the divine has waiting for you on the other side. And it could be you that is the king. It could be you manifesting your prosperity, manifesting your future, manifesting a better, brighter, more stable future. Because this was all about emotions, and this is all about stability and security. So I'm hearing, Capricorn, you're tired of being in your cups. You're tired of being in your swords. You're ready for something that's a little bit more tangible, a little bit more solid. All right, let's get some clarifiers for you. Can we clarify the 5 of Cups? And oh, well, there it goes. Thank you very much. Yeah. High Priest and the Empress. This is a divine... This tells me the divine came in and broke you guys up. This is the reason. This only made it to a 5 because this was a karmic soulmate. This is not somebody you were meant to be with forever. And this is the universe. This is like Mother, Father, God, your angels, all your spiritual group, helping you to balance out and find your true path, because there are 2 keys here. 2 keys, the feminine and the masculine keys. And then you've got the Empress. This is all about relationships, and I'm being told that whoever you built the 5 with was limiting you. You were not on your, I take that back. You were exactly where you needed to be, doing exactly what you needed to do at the time you needed to do it. But Spirit is saying that this cycle has run its course. You are at the end of this cycle. Okay? Why? Because you have infinite potential somewhere else that is just waiting for you. All right? I'm going to move into the Ten of Swords. Who is this Ten of Swords with? Why is it here? What is its reason for being in the now? Oh my God, I can't take that many, Spirit. Sorry. Oh, I'll keep these ones though. Spirit said keep the ones that stayed behind. All right, so we've got the Fool in reverse, the 4 of Swords in the upright, and the Tower in the reverse. So what I'm hearing, Capricorn, is that you can avoid... No, sorry. Spirit says no avoiding, and it's already happened. The Tower has fallen on this relationship. The Tower has fallen. Now it's time to heal, not to move forward. It's not time to move forward yet. It's time to heal, pray, meditate, and to find your footing, because you have a divine path that is unfolding naturally for you. But you're going to have to ground and balance, and you're going to have to forgive and release this, whatever this is, with whoever this is with. All right? And I have a feeling this is a divine partnership. Wow. This is beautiful. Okay, so Capricorn, I'm going to give you a word of advice. Okay, you have a divine union coming for you. You have the Empress and the Emperor. That's divine masculine and feminine. So you could very well be on the twin flame journey. All right, but you had a tower moment. Now you need to heal. It's not time to move forward. I feel like Spirit's saying you're anxious. You really just want, I'm hearing hop on a plane. I just want to hop on a plane, train, boat, automobile, whatever. You're ready to go. All right? But you need to heal first. You need to integrate, and you need to wait for your masculine because he's not ready yet. All right? This King of Pentacles represents your masculine. He's going to bring you a love offer. He never let you go. He's held on to you for years. And then, boom, he shows up as the King of Wands and the divine masculine right there. And you're going to work on it when your ships come in. You got 2 3s here. There's a situation I'm hearing. There's a situation that you need to get rid of. Whether it's a marriage, a partnership, a third-party situation. But you need to be single for this union to happen. So there's a clearing of space that needs to happen. And look, I got the King of Swords in the reverse. That means clear your space. Cut it out. Get rid of, trim the fat. Get rid of shit you don't need. Then you got the 9 of Cups in the upright, which means wish fulfillment. And then you've got the Star card because you did wish for it. You wished for it hard, Capricorn. Yep, there's your king coming at you as a page. I'm just putting them wherever now. Third party situation has to and will end. When will it end? Or why will it end? Because this is the twin flame journey. This is the 1111 union card. And this happens, you get the 10 of Swords now in the reverse, which means that the cycle is ended. You have healed. You are moving forward. Who's moving forward? You, with the King of Pentacles, toward union and true love. Okay, Capricorn, that's a beautiful story. I'm going to tell you what you need to do, but I can't tell you how. You're going to have to work that out for yourself. But you need to forgive this person. You need to recognize that they were put in your life for a reason, just to be there, to be this horrible 10 of Swords for you, right when you needed to be pushed forward into divine union with your twin flame. This person was there to nurture you, to teach you, to move you forward on your path through a lot of brokenness. But do not doubt for a moment that that soul does not love you more than life itself, or it would not have incarnated at this time and treated you in the fashion that it did. They did it because they knew that you had a divine partnership, that you needed to practice, you needed to learn, you needed to have all the bad stuff happen so that you knew the difference between what you wanted for this relationship and what you never want in any relationship again. In order to see the clear message, you have to first see the clouded message, the unclear message. It's a puzzle. It's like doing the cryptic quote in the newspaper. You really have no idea. You just got to follow hints and instincts, intuition. People who are really good at the cryptic quote, they're very intuitive. They feel the energy. You know, it's like, oh, I got one letter. I can do it now. All I needed was a hint. All I needed was a hint. Once the puzzle comes together, you will look back and you will say, this happened exactly the way it was meant to happen. All right, so let's get you your Moonology card. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Let's get a read on that for you. Mutable moon. Nothing is yet set in stone. Mutable moon. Mutable is all about change, shape-shifting even. That's something is still developing. This card indicates that something is needed. Indeed, oh shit, I can't read. This card indicates that something is indeed in need of changing. And there's room for maneuvers. So take it as a sign that the situation you're asking about is far from being finalized. If you're not happy with the current state of play, that's marvelous. It means you can still change the course of the outcome. However, there is also a sense that the situation could perhaps be a little unstable. There's a lot of fighting, guys. For some, this is great news because you can still influence it. Others will struggle with the uncertainty, but should stay with it a little longer. Either way, nothing yet is set in stone. I know the best will unfold for me. You're meandering towards your goal, and that's okay. Staying adaptable is the key to success for you now. Make sure you're not being led astray. Have you become distracted? Time to refocus. Stay with it, whatever the it means to you. In astrology, there are 3 so-called quadruplicities: cardinal, fixed, and mutable. The mutable signs are Gemini, Sagittarius, Virgo, and Pisces. And then the moon, and when the moon is in one of these signs, you know there's going to be more flexibility in a given situation. And we are in Pisces, guys. Anytime you pull this card, it suggests there's the opportunity to keep visualizing and affirming what you want, as there's still room for change. So think about what you want, dream big, and enjoy the daydream. So I'm hearing, Capricorn, that all of this is unfolding for you. All you have to do is have trust and faith. Make a plan and then take steps toward it. Create it in your mind. Marry it with your passion and action and intentions. And then make a list and move forward. All right. How do we move forward? With confidence, silly. It's the only way to move forward. Look at that beautiful. I love, absolutely love the feathers of these birds. It's the all-knowing eye. The peacock is very beautiful. All right. It takes courage to put your butt on the line and then just go for it. And the best way to strengthen your confidence is to put yourself out there. Take that leap of faith. Who cares what other people think? If they think you failed, that's their hang-up, not yours. You're moving toward higher and better heights. Everybody starts somewhere. And don't worry about making mistakes. You can always course correct. Yeah, nothing's set in stone. Course correct. But you'll never know or grow unless you're willing to try. And the more you do, the more confident and successful you'll become. When you shine, we are all inspired to do the same. So yeah, this is a clear message that you still have an opportunity to turn this situation into your favor. What needs to happen? I'm going to tell you what needs to happen is you've got the Ten of Swords in the upright in the present moment, but then you've got the Ten of Swords in the reverse coming in the future, or as a potential in your future. And I don't think you've let go of this argument or this fight yet. You're still holding on. You're still holding blame. You're still punishing. Oh my God, I'm hearing you're punishing the other person, which in turn is making them want to punish you. So that energy has to be completely turned around for all of these beautiful union cards and wish fulfillment with your divine masculine. You need to become single too. If there's a third-party situation, whether you're married, dating, addicted to something that takes away from the union, whether it's alcohol, food, gambling, anything that drops you down into a lower vibration. But you have a third-party situation, and you know it, Capricorn, you know it. And it's like you're waiting for your ship to come in. It's like you don't want to let go of this person until this person shows up. And Spirit's telling you, this person is not going to show up for you. You've got to show up for you and then move toward this person. The only way you can do it is fabulously single and autonomous and capable and able to take care of yourself first. So there's no codependency. You've got 3 threes on the table. You got the 3 of Pentacles, the 3 of Wands, and the 3 of Cups in the reverse, which is when and if you decide to let go of the other situations or other people so that you can move forward on your right path. This is about learning. This is about karma. And this is about, see, this is the Empress in the minor arcana. This is before she comes into her full power. She has to go through this phase. Then she becomes the Empress. All right? And the masculine has to go through all these phases before he becomes the masculine. You know? He goes through knights and kings, and he encompasses all of the energy. So this is your reading, guys. It's beautiful, but I'm hearing you need to shit or get off the pot, and you need to forgive and turn this this ending. You need to forgive. Oh my God, you need to just say, you know what? I recognize that you are a soulmate that came here to help me realize, how do you ever know what you want in life unless you first experience what you don't want? And this person incarnated in this lifetime to give you the gift of contrast, to show you what you don't want, so that when you see and recognize what you do want, you embrace it and you don't run from it and you don't allow this cycle to ever happen again. So Capricorn, whoever is on your heart and on your mind, they are waiting in the ethers for you. This is a divine connection, but you got to clean it up with whatever this third party situation is. Clean it up. No more cup kicking and as above, so below. Okay? Love. You got to go into unconditional love, or this is going to hammer at you until you do. Okay, I love you. This has been the Earth sign. Sorry it was so long, but you know, sometimes it's like that, and I want you to get the messages, so I do go deeper than other readers. It costs me sometimes in subscribers, and I understand that. But Spirit is telling me to be patient, that my abundance is coming for me. And right now I am in service to others, and that means service to you, as well as myself, because I'm on the twin flame journey as well. Okay, and it truly is a journey back to self. You have to love yourself first, and you have to be willing to forgive people. So, until next week, I love you, Caps. Have a beautiful week. Try to work on this because it is so, so within your grasp. Okay? Namaste.